The Central Basin Municipal Water District's iconic building off I-5 in the City of Commerce has been sold. And there's a major problem. The district employee who executed the sale has refused to disclose the identity of the buyer. Here, one of the elected directors of the board, Leticia Vasquez Wilson, explains the illegal actions carried out by the staff and calls for intervention by the community and law enforcement agencies.
Greetings, everyone. Leticia Vasquez Wilson here. I'm one of 8 members of the Central Basin Water Board, which serves 24 cities in Los Angeles County, including the communities that I represent and the voters in my district basically elect me to represent. So we're here to talk about the secret sale of the Central Basin building. Very troubling, very alarming. The general manager of the Central Basin Municipal Water District, Alex Rojas, has actually sold the very iconic Central Basin Water District building right on the corner of Telegraph and Washington. The sale of the building has not been approved by the board, the Central Basin Municipal Water District Board of Directors, and we were notified in January that the building was sold. So since that time, the community has been very concerned and has been asking questions about the details of the sale, the terms and conditions. You know, how much was this building sold for? Where is Central Basin Municipal Water District going to be moving? And more importantly, who's purchasing the building? And to my dismay, you know, Alex Rojas, the general manager of Central Basin Municipal Water District, has totally ignored the request of the community to disclose the buyer of the building, and has totally neglected to provide proof that the building was actually paid for by this buyer that he claims exists. Imagine, you know, you get a notice or the community hears a rumor that City Hall is going to be sold, and that the city manager of your city is just refusing to tell the community who purchased the building and how much it was purchased for. You know, this is totally outrageous, unacceptable, and it's unlawful. The Central Basin Water District was formed by a vote of the people. The revenue that the district generates is revenue from the taxpayers of the 24 cities in LA County that the agency serves. And yet, for whatever bizarre reason, I mean, just totally bizarre, you know, Alex Rojas, the general manager of the Central Basin Water District, has basically decided that he's going to redact certain information from the contract or the escrow documents to hide who the buyer is of the building, and refuse to actually make public the transaction as required by the California Brown Act. The California Brown Act protects our community. It's there to ensure that there's transparency and accountability in all of the real estate transactions. The California Brown Act, you know, guards against any corruption. It guards against any abuse of public dollars. If I can just read directly from the Brown Act, it says here that after real estate negotiations are concluded, the approval and substance of the agreement must be reported. If its own approval makes the agreement final, the body must report in open session in a public meeting during which the closed session is held. So these are the requirements by law. This has not been done, which essentially makes this transaction illegal. Alex Rojas has consistently failed to follow the law. He has refused to make the proper public disclosures regarding the sale and the transaction of this building. So disgusting and appalling. You know, this person is just totally lawless, disregards not only the California Brown Act, but our public disclosure laws, gives us an escrow document with redactions so that we cannot know who the identity of the buyer of the building is. So we remain gravely concerned about Alex Rojas, Central Basin's general manager's unwillingness to be transparent about the sale of the Central Basin Water District building. We're demanding that we get a copy of the resolution that approved the sale. The community has been asking for it. Alex has refused to provide that document. So we're calling on the community to help us call on the district attorney's office to demand an investigation into this unlawful transaction of a public building.